Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Virtual Racing Network here on YouTube. We are here at Michigan International Speedway for race 10 of the Thunder Cup Series second inaugural season here for the running of the Irish Hills 150. Got a handful of drivers ready for tonight's race. And the points are looking very tight going into tonight's events. Ryan Billy with 9 starts, 2 wins, 6 top 5s, 8 top 10s, and 934 laps completed is your points leader, but close behind him, Taylor Laskowski. 4 points behind him with 2 wins as well, 4 top 5s, and 8 top 10s. And then not too far back, Devin Mosley, 31 points behind from Ryan Billy, sitting in 3rd right now. If he can have a final good run here, he may be able to have a shot at the championship. Now, originally we were supposed to be racing at Darlington here tonight, but due to drawing concerns of a bad race, everyone in this league and league owners decided to switch tracks. So here we are in Michigan for an exciting 75 lap race, I think. Could be 70. Yeah, 75 laps here tonight. Let me just double check that quick. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. So we have a minute and a half left of practice. Let's go ahead and see if we can have a pre-race chat with your points leader. Hey Ryan, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, you currently have the points lead by 4 points. What are you going to try to do to maybe extend that lead here tonight at Michigan?
I think that the team just has to keep a level head going into the next couple races and just have good, nice, clean races. We don't have to win the thing, but we definitely want to finish ahead of people. So, field is pretty small tonight. Sadly, I wish that there were some more people, but I'm hoping for Talladega next week. There is going to be a pretty big field.
Alright, well, how's your number 4 AOD Racing Toyota feeling in practice, currently top of the board?
Oh yeah, top of the board. Anyone can race at a heater. I know that we've been good at that, but we've kind of struggled with race pace. We've been running kind of either second or third, so we want to be leading laps. But I think tonight is definitely going to be all about patience and who can really save the tires the most. Because at Auto Club, it was exactly like that. A lot of fun racing there, but it was all about who saved the tires the most. And thankfully, there we were able to drive back from pretty far up to the front. So.
Well, with the championship race in sight here within the next few weeks, you and Taylor are tied for the most wins. And if you tie for points, it's all going to come down to the best finish in that championship finale race. What are you going to try to do to keep your head on these final few races and make sure you two do not tie in the points or wins?
It's really all going to be about who finishes ahead of each other. I think it was like a 5-point gap last week. And then after us finishing 1-2, it went down to a 4-point gap. So, really anything can happen. It's just all about who can, come out on top, really.
Alright, well, qualifying is about to begin. Wish you luck, Ryan, and hopefully you have a good run in that number 4 machine tonight.
Thank you, Sean.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, qualifying is underway. Okay. I was reading something I thought it was important, but it wasn't. Here, let's go ahead, see who's all out on track. Here is Devin Mosley, driver of the number 13 Chevrolet Camaro. As it says, he's in a Carolina Hurricanes Toyota. He's got a pretty nice paint scheme right now. Pretty nice throwback, because it was supposed to be throwback weekend, but California Air Cal, some vibrant colors on the side of it, nice design. Love how it blends. He's running around on his first lap here. Someone we haven't seen in a while, Justin Campbell in the number 18 not Chevrolet, Ford Mustang. And I gotta put in the footer here. I forgot to do that. So let me do this quick. Thought I did do it, but it didn't work. There we go. So let me set this to priority laps because it's going to go back and forth. But Devin Mosley, top of the board right now in that number 13 car. Justin Campbell goes second quick. Wes Hogue, he's about to cross the line here as he goes through 3 and 4. Let's see what he can do on his first timed lap. That's going to put him 4th on the grid, I think. It's not, nope, 3rd. But Devin, just shy of a 38.9, finishes his qualifying with a 39.011. Ryan Billy clocks in 3rd on his first lap. And Taylor Laskowski coming around to complete his first lap. And that's going to put him top of the grid with a 38.988. What a fast lap for that driver of the 83 Mountain Dew car. Wesley Hogue goes faster still. And Ryan Billy not able to get there, but he has a 39 flat. Good enough for 3rd. Wes Hogue is now your race pole sitter. Preliminary, sorry. But Taylor has yet another lap here as he comes out of turn number 4. Can he beat his teammate's lap? Can he get that extra 3,000th? No. 39.02 for his second lap. Aaron Caven coming out now. And his number 17, Aaron's Ford Mustang. He's got one more lap here for qualifying before we go head to the starting lineup here. He's currently 6th on the grid. And here he comes to complete his second and final lap. What's it going to be? Did not get a good exit at all. Doesn't look like it's going to be a good one there. And, whoa, 38.97. That is pole. And I thought that lap wasn't going to be good, but we have one more here. Casey Feaster in the number 20 Ford. He's the last car to qualify. He is out on his first lap. Can he beat Aaron Caven's time of a 38.97 is the time to beat right now. Can Casey Feaster do it in his first career start in the Thunder Cup Series? And here he comes, starting his first lap across the line. He's keeping it up high. Well, looks like he ran out of time to set a lap on that second time around. So let's go ahead and take a look at your starting lineup for the Irish Hills 150. There it is on screen now. Aaron Caven, Wesley Hogue, your front row here tonight. Taylor Laskowski and Ryan Billy rounding out your top 4 with Devin Mosley rounding out that top 5. Justin Campbell 6th, Chase Baker 8th, Noah Wilson starting 9th, but he did not set a time, along with Paul Regany, who as well did not set a lap. 10 drivers here tonight, 9 of them will be racing. Noah Wilson will be your off-track race control. I'm excited for this one here. I'm hoping it's a good one. Switch cameras, there we go. Let's get rid of that, put the ticker back up. We have a 75 lap race here tonight. And it looks like Noah Wilson is racing, which will mean 10 cars if Paul Regney does grid. I don't know if he will or not. 150 miles here in the Irish Hills race. Who's going to come home a winner? Will we have another first-time winner? We only have two drivers who haven't won yet this season in the top 5. Aaron Caven started first. Excuse me. And Devin Mosley starting 5th. So, and there's Paul Regney there in the back. All 10 of them are here. We should be going shortly, I would hope. 75 laps here tonight for the 10th race of the Thunder Cup Series season. This is their 2nd season, and this will be their first full season. Like we mentioned, points battle is tight right now. Ryan Billy in the lead by 4 points over Taylor Laskowski. And fellow championship contender Devin Mosley starting behind Ryan Billy tonight. There he is in the number 13 Chevrolet beside Justin Campbell in the 18 car. There's your points leader, Ryan Billy in the 4. Wrong button, there we go. He's gridding up 4th, and your 2nd place championship driver is running 3rd here tonight off the grid. So, I mean, the top 3 in the championship standings are 3rd, 4th, and 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So, it's going to be a tight race here tonight. Keep an eye on those 3. And you really could say those are the big 3. And if Wes Hogue would not have missed a race, I can't remember which race it was, though. I'm looking. Yeah, I don't see it. But, he missed 1 race. And it really hurt him in the standings. He is 4th right now with 2 wins. However, he hasn't been able to get much further than that, as he is 46 points behind. A bit of a long shot here tonight, but you never know what could happen. Billy could have a horrible race. Same with Taylor. Here we go. Pace cars off. We're getting ready to go green. And it's green flag, and we're racing at Michigan. Three wide all around the track as we come to complete the first lap. Battle for the race lead. Devin Mosley and Aaron Caven side by side to the line. Aaron Caven leads the opening lap in the Irish Hills 150, but Devin Mosley's going to fight him on the inside. Taylor Laskowski on the outside, being pushed by teammate Wes Hogue. 3 wide behind him for 4th. Here they come out of turn 2. Mosley's going to slide up in front of Taylor. Taylor's going to look to the outside. Not enough room. He's going to hold on to his rear bumper. Into turn number 3 they go. Battle back here for 4th. The 18 of Justin Campbell looking to the inside. Not able to get there, though. Almost 3 wide again out of turn number 4. There they go. 3 wide for 2nd. And now 3 wide for 3rd. Justin Campbell with a good run there. He's going to be able to challenge Taylor Laskowski on the inside. He's going to hold it down low. Can he make it stick down the backstretch? No help for the 83 up top. And loose is the 13 car out of turn number 2. He's going to get a good run despite trying to get to the inside of Justin Campbell. Meanwhile, Aaron Caven holds on to the race lead here in the number 17 Aaron's Ford. And Caven is currently 12th in the standings with 4 starts, which is not bad. And I don't know why I'm still saying we're under caution. Well, let me see if I can fix that quick. Yeah, there we go. It's nice and green for you now. The whole pack is here and fighting. Looks like Campbell wanted to go to the outside of the 83 car. Not able to get there. Ryan Billy in the middle. Slingshotting in between the 13 and the 18. Can he get to the inside of the 83, though? Down the backstretch, they're drag racing, not able to get there. He's going to slide up behind him. And already the 20 started at the back. He's already into the top 5. Could this be the underdog of the night? We'll have to see as the run goes on. Getting help from behind from the 13. Meanwhile, Wes Hogue takes the race lead early in the race here on lap 5. And it's going to be a bumper battle into turn number 1. Laskowski dumping the 18, practically 17 practically. Going to give him no more help. And the outside's just going to fly by them on that top lane. Ryan Billy there in 3rd. Behind the 83 machine, having a good run right now. Taylor now looking to take the race lead. It looks like he's going to be able to slide job right in front of him. In front of his teammate Wes Hogue. And Ryan Billy's going to look to the inside. Can he get a good run out for? Wes Hogue is going to have the advantage up top. And he has help from behind from the 18, Justin Campbell. Here they go into turn number 1. Ryan losing a ton of spots down there. Meanwhile, the 18 is going to thunder by the 38 here in the Thunder Cup Series. Meanwhile, the 83 running away with the race lead, already up to almost a 2/10 of a second lead over Justin Campbell, who is challenging that 83 team. It's all going to be about who can save their tires here at this big 2-mile oval. See, let's go through the field here. 00 in the 13, side by side, Chase Baker, Devin Mosley. And there's the 8 of Noah Wilson. Trying to get a good run up into the wall. That's the 17 of Aaron Caven, your pole sitter. More contact behind him, and it looks like that was the 4 car as well of Ryan Billy. Let's see what happened there. This was a little bit ago when Caven made the pass on the outside of Billy. And then Billy took it right back. And then this was coming out of turn 4. Looks like Caven got a really good run here. And then maybe you try to go to the outside, didn't have any room. Oh, looks like the 4 may have checked up and the 17 just got there. Getting tagged, got some rear end damage on the 17, but he was okay. Contact between the 8 and the 00 then afterwards. Nothing too harmful with that though. Meanwhile, Taylor Laskowski, Justin Campbell battling for the race lead up front. It's tight. Drag race out of turn 4. Campbell with a good run there. But he's not being able to get up top and get that thunder move up on that high side. You get a huge run, but also you can have a decent start of the corner here. On that bottom lane, does he have enough room to slide up in front of him? He does. He does it. Ooh, that was close. He was almost not clear, but he made it happen anyways. There they go into turn number 3. Wes Hogue battling for 3rd between him and the 20. 20 making his first start. That's Casey Feaster. And the number 20 Busch Ford Mustang. Red Dead Redemption 2 on the side too. Pretty cool car. Meanwhile, back in the pack, Aaron Caven trying to work his way back up. Battling that 8 car and the 00 car into the outside wall a bit. Doesn't look like he got really a whole bunch of damage. He should be okay. A reminder to some of you new viewers. These guys have unlimited tire sets, but they only have 1 fast repair. So we're going to see what these guys can do with that. Because Aaron's going to have to get that damage fixed as he gets around the 8 machine. Here's the battle for the race lead. Laskowski into the wall now. Not looking good for the 83 car here early on. And we're only on lap 11. We're seeing a ton of action so far. The 38 right to the rear bumper of Taylor. Wes Hogue really helping his teammate. He's holding up that 20 machine. The 20 wants to go. Casey Feaster to the bottom. Not going to have enough though. Down low, all alone with no one to help him. Now Justin Campbell gives the outside to Taylor. All the way down to the bottom of the raceway. And he's back up again. Well, it looks like Justin's kind of running a different line on corner entry than most of these guys, as we have a three-way battle back here for fourth. Ryan Billy trying to get around that number 20 car. But Casey Feaster doing a great job of holding on to fourth. Here's Devin Mosley now going to take a whack at it. All the way down to the bottom. Is he going to try to slide? Job. There he goes. He's sliding up. He has plenty of room to make the pass work. Battle for the race lead. Taylor Laskowski, Justin Campbell. Not wanting to lose the race lead quite yet, but it looks like he's going to. He's still there. He's going to have a good run out of turn 2, though. But here comes Wes Hook. He's going to go to the back of the 83. That's going to give the 83 the advantage down the backstretch. No help for the 18 at all, as everyone else is in their own little lolly land back here battling for fourth. Great battle. 3 wide for the race lead there for a second. Wes Hook on the bottom. Taylor Laskowski up top. Justin Campbell behind the 83. He's going to go with Wes Hook. He's going to go all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, are they going to go 3 wide? I'm waiting for it. All the way through the corner on the back bumper of the 38. Justin not quite clear of the 38 now. Or the 83, sorry. We're used to seeing those nationwide cars there, but a huge run for the 13 of Devin Mosley. Holy cow, making it stick on the bottom. Trying to get up to second. Not enough to get all the way up there. But what a run he had there. That was huge for the 13 machine. Definitely excited to see what else Devin Mosley can work up here late in the race. As everything is starting to calm down, my throat is starting to hurt a lot less, as there's a 3-way battle for the race lead, but 3 more are coming up. Let's go ahead and keep your eyes on the 13 car, as he is having a phenomenal race right now. Started 5th and is already trying to get 3rd. Looks like the AT may have gotten up into the wall there. I think we might have missed it though. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, that's, ow. We're good. Oh, 20 car into the outside wall, loose. He saves it though. What a good save that was. Meanwhile, everyone's single file, being patient. That's what we heard from Ryan when we talked to him before the race started. Patience is everything. We saw Devin try to gun right to the bottom of the track, try to gain a spot or 2, but that's going to be aggressive. I mean, his tires are really going to wear if he's going to be pushing like that. So we just got to be mentally aware of what you're doing to your tires. I mean, yes, you have a limited sets, but we don't know how many cautions we're going to have tonight. And so far, for the first opening 20 laps, it's been green. Devin again being aggressive. This is like Ross Chastain 2.0 right here, and I'm loving it. Devin is definitely putting on a show for you fans watching at home. If you're watching this race, oh man, you're going to love the finish of this one. Pit strategy, if it stays green the whole time, pit strategy is definitely going to be a huge factor in tonight's race, as if it's going to be green flag pit stops, you're going to have to nail, and I mean nail pit stops. You cannot go over your pit stall. You can't miss your pit box. You can't mess up your entrance to pit road. You can't make a single mistake. And that is a ton of pressure, especially for those trying to get the championship here tonight. Especially that number 4 driver, AOD Racing Toyota Camry, Ryan Billy. He is trying his hardest to not make a mistake. No more mistakes for him. This is whatever mistake he made last, that was his final one. With only 4 points above that 83 car, with the 83 running 2 spots above him right now, he really needs to work his tail off to make sure he has enough suppression before next week when we visit Talladega, which has a record of having the big one. As all of you know, it's going to be a good race to watch next week for sure, despite iRacing being special at plate tracks. Don't worry, race fans, it'll still be a good race to watch here on the Virtual Racing Network. As Justin Campbell looking to the inside, where's Ryan gonna go? Looks like he's gonna go with the 18. Maybe not. He's gonna slide up with the 83. He's gonna push the 83 behind. Down the backstretch, Devin Mosley. Is he gonna try his Superman, as we call it? It looks like Justin tried the Superman. And he's not going to be able to make it stick there. Not a good run at all. It seems to be that the high line is where it's at right now. And we've been racing for a little while now. 21 of the completed 75 laps. And as you can see, most of the field is very far back. And I really do think that the rear end damage on the 17 is really affecting him. He is more than half a second behind the next car in front of him, and more than 4.5 seconds back from your leaders here. So, would not be surprised to see him trying to get that damage fixed as soon as possible, because that is for sure going to affect him in that number 17 Ford Mustang. As Wesley Hogue still leads the way, but it is a tight battle here up front. You don't want to miss a second of it as Ryan Billy goes to the inside. Here he comes. Trying to get a good run with the 13 behind him. Mosley leaves him out to dry down low. He comes back though. Not going to be able to make it work. He's going to Superman. Maybe not. Thought he was. But now he's being conscious of those tires. Because you really burn up your stuff when you really dive it in. That's really going to heat up those right side tires, and especially that right front and the right rear. It's going to heat them up. They're going to wear, and you're not going to have a whole lot of traction the next time you do that or try to get a good run out of turn number 4. Let's go ahead and see what some of these drivers are up to. Or up against, sorry. Pull up the weather here. 10 kilometer and I can't speak. 10 kilometers per hour winds, and the track or the temperature out in the air is 19 degrees Celsius and 42 degrees Celsius track temp, which would mean about I said 49, I think, right? Why is it freezing? Okay. So 42 degrees Celsius will be about 107 degrees Fahrenheit. And it is 66 degrees outside at the track. It is a pretty hot day, so those tires, I bet you it's pretty loose. And the laps that I set in this weather condition, I tried to get the car down low. It just did not settle in. Now, I wasn't really off the throttle a lot, so I wouldn't imagine being off the throttle for too long, but let's go on board the 83 car here. Probably around half to 3/4 of the throttle here. Maybe even full throttle. Nope, now he's full throttle. So watch his RPMs, that big number that's really moving pretty fast. Right under his thumb there, that's his RPM. Revolutions per minute. You can see it really starts to go up as he's coming out of the corner, which means he's getting a lot of draft speed. For those of you who don't know how some stuff works, I'll try to explain it the best I can. You can't just full throttle around the track, or you'll see, as he kind of is here, he's getting up into the wall. But the closer you get to the wall, the bigger the run you'll get out of the corner, because you're running as high as you can. It's the longest way around the track, and right now it is the quickest. We usually running that inside, it would be the quickest way around, but as of right now it isn't. Maybe he'll get a good run here on the 18. Maybe not. But, I mean, everyone's just taking it nice and easy. Not trying to make a mistake. Like I said, you're going to have to get ready for those pit stops. That's going to be the key factor here tonight. Devin Mosley really being one of those drivers that you really want to keep your eyes out for. I mean, he's been aggressive every lap so far in tonight's race. Would not be surprised to see him get a good finish and maybe even the win here tonight if he can just have that lead towards the end of the race. And speaking of lead towards the end of the race, Talladega, if there's a late race caution and you're the leader, you're practically screwed, because, I mean, everyone's going to get organized and get going past you. But in other news, Aaron Caven, he is back up to 6th, almost back into the top 5. So, I mean, I think this guy has a lot of talent, and I think he is in a good spot as well to get a good finish here tonight. I think he can get inside the top 10 in the standings. He is currently 36 behind Ryan Lovin, who left. He's 218 points behind points leader, so, I mean, needless to say, a championship is through and far out. No offense there, Aaron. Aaron is always active in the chats. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. He's a great guy, so, I mean, it would suck to see him get a bad finish. You can definitely get there when the time is right. Keep on clicking the wrong thing. Aaron currently has 1 top 5 and 3 top 10s in his 4 starts. The one race he did not get a top 10 was at Auto Club, and there he let's just say he finished 11th, so he was close to 4 top 10s. But Ryan Billy has the best statistical record: 6 top 5s, 8 top 10s. He's led almost 200 laps, compared to Tilo Skoski with 4 top 5s and only 8 top 10s, and he's only led 75 laps. And right now his teammate Wesley Hogue is really logging a lot of laps right now. So they bring us to lap 31. Let's see, Wes has led 128 laps. Justin Campbell has led the most this season with 161. Ryan Billy is close with 159, so actually I may be wrong. Yeah, 161 is the most. And then Ryan, if he can just lead a few more points here tonight, or a few more laps here tonight, so we'll see what happens here. Would not be surprised to see the guy running in 3rd right now get himself another win. He got his first career win at Richmond, I do believe. And I think he got it pretty dominantly too. If I can pull that up quick, that'd be awesome. Give me 1 second. Yeah, he led 137. He led every single lap. Started 2nd, finished obviously 1st. So this guy knows how to race those short tracks. Don't really see how that could help around this big 2-mile oval. But you know what? He's making it work right now. Running 3rd is Justin Campbell. And by the way, he hasn't had that good of a finish inside the top 5 since. In Charlotte, he finished 9th. Texas, he finished 14th. He mentioned in an interview, these 1.5 miles were not his strong suit. He likes these bigger tracks, like Daytona. He finished 6th. Audit Club, 5th. Richmond, obviously, he finished 1st, but that's a short track. And right now, running 4th. He's doing a good job, as Devin Mosley up to 3rd now. And they're battling for that spot, trying to catch back up to the teammates of Taylor Laskowski and Wes Hogue, who have led the good first half of the race. As you can see, the weather hasn't changed literally at all, so I mean, we can go ahead and close that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this race is brought to you by the Virtual Racing Network for the running of the Irish Hills 150, the 10th race of a 12-race season here in the iRacing Thunder Cup Series. I'm Sean Dairyman, and I'll be right back after the short break. Welcome back to the Virtual Racing Network. Ugh, I'm sorry. My throat is just killing me right now. Oh, it's really hurting. Right now, Taylor Laskowski, Justin Campbell, both went down pit road. So, I mean, it is about halfway, so not surprised there. Devin Mosley went in just 2 laps before they did. So, Devin is currently running 6th, 1 lap down, and the rest of the top 5 have yet to pit. Wesley Hogue is your race leader. Ryan Billy 2nd, Aaron Caven 3rd. I told you he would recover. As we come to 35 to go. Here comes 2nd through 4th. Or top 4. And is Chase Baker going to bring it down as well? Nope. He stays out. Wesley Hogue gonna have to have a nice pit stop here. And I think that Aaron Caven, if he can nail this stop, he might have a good solid shot at getting this win here. Because, I mean, Devin Mosley, he's going to be miles behind the leader. Okay, maybe not. He's going to be miles ahead of the leader. Sorry. So, if Mosley can save his tires, we may have another first-time winner But Chase Baker's still out on track here, so he goes around to do another lap. He's like, I ain't done yet, Chief. We saw him running in the back, so I mean, if he's content with how he's running 3 seconds off pace, why come in, you know? Like, if you don't feel the need to, then don't. So far, he's going to have 2 lap fresher tires at this rate, which could be efficient for Chase Baker. If a late race caution comes out, I mean, if he saves his stuff, like I said, we could have a first-time winner. Meanwhile, the 13, Devin Moosley, has 2 laps off of tires compared to everyone else, and down goes the 35 or 00 of Chase Baker. Why did I say 35? I'm not asking, but that's a lap led for Devin Moosley. Even though there are no bonus points, it's always fun to lead a lap. Let's see, how many laps has Devin led this season? Devin has led 44, 33 at Daytona, and I think a lot of drivers thought he had Daytona in the bag. He led so many laps. He led 3 at Texas and 8 at Atlanta. So these are his first laps led in a race. He hasn't led a race or led a lap since Atlanta. His longest stretch without leading a lap was from Daytona to Texas, because in between that he didn't lead a single lap. Auto Club, Richmond, Charlotte, and Dover, no laps led, but that's okay, because right now he's out front running for the win. Now this is the battle for the lead here. Devin may try to get him to really use up his stuff here, because that would be beneficial for him. Make Taylor want the spot badly. If he can manage to do that and execute it perfectly, he may be able to get Taylor to wear his stuff out and at the same time not wear his tires. We're coming to 25 to go, not this time by, but on lap 50. This race is going by surprisingly fast. We have another close battle between Noah Wilson and Ryan Billy. Ryan is really far behind. He may have made a mistake on pit road, because he pitted with Justin and, wait, or did he? He pitted with Wesley, Noah, himself, and Aaron. And all of these guys combined, Ryan is 6 seconds behind Wes, which is not good news at all, because Taylor Laskowski has a 8.8 second lead over him. And right now, Devin is pulling away. Well, he was until he left the door open. Yikes. Battle for the lead heating up here. As Devin looking to try to get back up top. Not going to be able to make it work. Taylor Laskowski. If this was the final lap, they are 1, 2, 3, 4. This would tie them in the points again, which would honestly be what Taylor wants. That would really level the playing field. Well, that would just give him a huge advantage, actually. We saw him win the Daytona race, so I wonder if he'll be able to maybe go back-to-back at the plate track. Not right. But right now, battle for second is now going on here. Mosley holding on to it for the most part. But I mean, they have the rest of the field really reeling them in, especially Wes. He is about 2/10, 3/10 faster than the rest of the field in front of him. I mean, he's right there in front of him. Like, I mean, I mean, Ryan's kind of catching up here. He's not gaining on the 38 car. However, he is gaining on the 83. With a 2-lap tire advantage on the 83 and a 4-lap tire advantage on the 13. This really goes to show how huge tires can be here. As the 18 receiving pressure from the 38. Wesley Hogue trying to get with his teammate. He's going to get both of them. Not quite, not clear. Oh, never mind. I take that back. He was clear. Oopsie daisy. Devin trying to get back around the 18. Not going to be able to get there. 26 to go. Taylor Laskowski trying to go back-to-back here. After winning 2 weeks ago at Bristol, we had that little break there. So, next week, like we've mentioned a handful of times, Talladega. And now, the 38 of Wes Hogue back out at front. He's led a majority of the race, and he's won 2 races so far this season. Indianapolis and Auto Club. The other the 2-mile big boy track. $25 to go now. Can Wes hold on? Or could a driver like Ryan Billy catch up? He is now gaining on Wes. He is really reeling in Devin here. Making up a couple of tenths per lap. And he still has a lot of time to do it. Does he have left front damage? No, he doesn't. Okay. I thought he did for a second. But not quite. Which is good because, well, that would really hurt him. But right now, Justin Campbell and Taylor Laskowski on the same tire strategy, but who burned theirs up the most? If I was Justin, I would be patient behind that 83. I wouldn't try to push him, try to get around him. There's the mistake. I would have waited for, but he was unable to capitalize on it. As Taylor runs away with a second. Looks like Ryan Billy really lost some time there. Don't know if he has enough time to really catch up, sadly. But we'll see what happens here. Because if this was the last lap, he would have a 1 point lead over Taylor. That's not what Ryan wants. Ryan needs to build insurance here. But here comes Devin Mosley. Looking fast. Can he clear him? Not quite. Use that Superman move that we've seen him use in the earlier stages of the last run. And he's going to use it again to clear the 83. $22 laps to go. We still have roughly 44 miles to go. If I did the math correctly, 44 miles? Sounds about right. Ryan Billy now down to only 5.8 seconds behind now. And just a few laps ago when I last checked, he was up to 6.4. Really starting to reel him in now. Wes Hogue still leads the way, has a 2.2 second lead over the rest of the field. No doubt that Wes has been the class of the field so far tonight, pretty much this whole entire season. He is competitive when needed. And now Ryan's dead heat with him. They're running similar lap times here. Let's see if we can pull up the thingy. Is it this one? Yes, but I need to go -4. Yeah. So we want to see that orange numbers. That means that Billy is faster, Wes is slower. We know. Let's let Billy cross the line here, quick. Okay, we want to see orange numbers, sorry. For Ryan here. Ryan Billy, not having a great race here tonight. But Taylor Laskowski has started to fall. They're now separated by 2 points. And he is receiving a ton of pressure from Justin Campbell, where if he passes him, only 3 points separated. And if Billy can get by him, that's another point. So we'll see what happens here. Ryan is now 4.5 seconds back from this little pack up here. This 3-car pack with only 18 laps to go. Ryan's really starting to kick it into gear. Let's pull up that lap time again. Oh. Wes is just on fire right now. He is doing the best of the best. Best he can. Right now as Justin Campbell gets beside the 83 car. Can he clear him into turn 3? He's gonna try the Superman. All the way down to the bottom of the track. Not able to clear him. It's close though. Just wasn't able to get there. "15 laps to go next time by." If Ryan cannot catch up to Taylor, he's going to have to rely on Justin passing the 83. Justin has the same tire strategy as he does, as Taylor does. Now under 4 seconds behind the number 4 car of Ryan Billy. Losing time, and a good amount of it. He really loses it on corner exit. Draft, he has no draft, that's why. He gains it all back on corner entry though. He gains like 2/10 per lap around that. Can he get it down to 3.6? He can. Oh man. These two battling for second. And these two are battling for third. Except Justin may have used up his stuff trying to get around the 83 before. If Taylor gets by Devin, that's really going to put Ryan in a super tight spot. And definitely not a spot he wants to be in either. 13 to go. Here in the Irish Hills 150, brought to you by the Thunder Cup Series and Virtual Racing Network. There's only a handful of laps left, so I mean, you really have to be mindful of your tires. Do you want to push now, or do you want to wait until there's only, I don't know, 6 laps to go? It's a big track. We still have 26 miles to go. So, we gotta be patient. That is the key factor, patience. As your race leader, Wes Hogue has a near 4-second lead over the field. This guy is having an awesome race right now. As Justin Campbell is back to less than 2/10 behind your race leader, or third place driver, Taylor Laskowski. Ryan Billy 3.5 seconds back now. .3 really is trying to chew that time down as much as he can. And once again, the 18 Justin Campbell right to the rear bumper of the 83 again. I think Devin kind of cutting down like that is really starting to hurt the two cars behind him. I mean, they just don't get anything out of the corner whenever he does that. But Wes Hogue, he's going to bring us to 10 laps to go here. This time by out of turn number 4. 10 to go. 20 more miles in the Irish Hills 150. Wes Hogue looking like it's going to be win number 3 with a near 5-second lead over the field. And like I said, Devin Mosley, I told you, keep your eye out for him. He would be aggressive, running second. Not quite first, but it's better than what he has been doing recently. He's only had one career top 5, I do believe, so far. Let me look at standings. There we go. Devin Mosley, 2 career top 5, sorry. 1 at Daytona and 1 last week at Bristol. So they're few and far between. And 2 races he finished outside of the top 10. His worst finish is 17th at Auto Club. And now he's making up for it here at the other big track, as Ryan Billy is still 3.4 seconds behind Devin Mosley, but only 2.9 behind the Justin Campbell car. These 3 are back under a blanket, fighting for second, third, and fourth in the closing hour of the lap, or of the race. This race has been pretty good, I will say. Only 8 to go, and they're still battling. They've been battling since the green flag dropped earlier this evening. Pretty much an hour ago. Now is the 83 trying to get a good run out of turn 2. He's there, trying to get a good spot to get himself to the points lead. But he would have to win right now to do that. Here comes the 18 and Justin Campbell trying to make it stick down low, not gonna be able to make it work. But he's there. He gained up a ton of time there. And now where's Ryan Billy, you ask? He's less than 3 seconds back. Does he have enough time with only 9 laps to go? Wait, no, we're close to 9. 6. 7 laps to go. I can't do math. Taylor back up into the outside wall. There he goes. That's great news for Ryan. Here he comes. That is what Ryan wanted to see. A mistake from the number 83 machine. He is now really starting to pull him in. Now, they're separated again by 4 points if this were the final lap. If Ryan can get by Taylor he can get that just one extra point, which really could help him. Give him just one extra position of security at Talladega. A mistake really does change the perspective big time. But we're 5 laps left in tonight's race here as Wes Hogue crosses the line. 5 to go. The Irish Hills 150 here at Michigan International Speedway. Brought to you by the Thunder Cup Series and the Virtual Racing Network. The 38 catching up to some lap traffic. That's the 00 of Chase Baker. Now here it comes down the backstretch. Ryan Billy not really making up a whole lot of time as he was. However, Taylor Laskowski within half a second of that pack in front of him. Does he have enough time to catch back up? He may do. He may have. But it's going to be close here. As Ryan is now less than 2 seconds behind Taylor. But I don't think he has enough with only 4 laps to go. He can try. He can try all he wants. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Actually, maybe he just gained a ton of time. Holy cow. He may have gotten back up into the wall again. Ryan Billy less than a second behind. An extra spot here. An extra point in the championship. Can he get it? 3 to go. 2 to go next time by. With 4 tenths separating 4th and 5th. Billy to the bottom of the racetrack. Trying to get a good run here. To the back of the 83. It's going to be a great battle. Ryan really wants to get this point. But Taylor's not going to let him have it easily. Taylor's really hogging up that line. The line that Ryan uses. White flag next time by for these guys. Wes Hogue still out front by over 6.5 seconds. Ryan Billy and Taylor Laskowski battling for the position. Now Wes Hogue got a turn. Oh, wait, no, it is the right person. Wes Hogue got a turn number 4. He's going to bring us to the white flag here in the Irish Hills 150. 1 more lap to go, brought to you by iRacing. Wes Hogue, no doubt, has this one in the bag. But does Ryan have that 4th spot in the bag? No one knows. We'll check in on the battle. Ryan once again to the bottom of the racetrack in 1 and 2. Wes Hogue is going to get the win. Taylor back into the outside wall again. Justin Campbell all the way down the racetrack there. What an interesting way to end the race. Wesley Hogue wins. Devin Mosley comes home 2nd. Justin Campbell 3rd. Ryan Billy finishes 4th. 5 tenths of a second in front of Taylor Laskowski. Win number 3 for Wes Hogue. And more importantly, that 1 extra point for Ryan Billy in the championship race to the Cup thingy. That is really going to shake up some results with Mosley finishing 2nd. A great finish by Devin. Really proud of him. And the 38 Wes Hogue is going to burn it down here at Michigan. What an amazing run for the number 38 of Wes Hogue. I'm really happy for him. Win number 3 of the season. Third career win. Can't wait to see what he can do next week. But, let me just make sure I did the math correctly here. I'm going to go ahead and put the standings in quick. Oh my, that was an amazing race for sure. Let's go ahead and talk to fourth place finisher Ryan Billy. Ryan, holy cow, dude. I didn't think you were going to be able to make it. Taylor, he hit the wall late in the race. Oh man, fate really just helped you out tonight to get that one extra point. You are now 5 points above him. What were your stress levels? What do you think your heart rate was towards the end of that thing?
Alright, I'm actually gonna look at that right now because I was wearing my Apple Watch in that race, but oh my god, what a freaking race. We didn't get the exact result we wanted to, but I mean, strategy went absolutely down the drain. That's not at all what I wanted to happen, but I mean, the AOD Racing Toyota gave it one hell of a race today, and I cannot be more proud of the team.
Alright, well, once you can get that heart rate pulled up, let us know. I mean, fourth place here tonight at Michigan. You said it didn't go your way. What were you hoping to get out of that number 4 car tonight?
Definitely a win or a podium. I mean, we definitely had the speed to get that win, but I think we backed off a little bit too early to kind of save. And to answer your question about the heart rate, my average heart rate was about 115 beats a minute.
Holy cow.
Oh yeah. I mean, great run by Taylor. That sucks that he got into the wall there, but that provided a great finish, I hope. I mean, this is going to be one heck of a championship fight going into Talladega next week.
Alright, well, the standings are up. You are 5 points ahead of him. Oh man, that's really good for you because I mean now you can get maybe just a few spots behind him at Talladega and get a good finish in the season finale. So I mean, what's the strategy going to be next week? Talladega, we know it's going to be a mess.
Survive. I mean, we have one faster pair, so we're gonna have to really survive basically, and just try to keep the car clean. I don't want to get into a point situation where I have to be fighting for the championship hard at Homestead. I want to be able to go into there a little bit relaxed and calm, and not really have to be fighting so much to get out of a hole.
All right, well, we wish you luck next week at Talladega. Are there any shout outs or things you'd like to give out to anyone for your amazing performance here tonight, Ryan?
Definitely gotta thank AOD Racing. The amount of support they give me week in and week out is truly unbelievable. I also gotta give a shout out to Jake and Cassie. Also Mud. I know Mud's been working hard over at his Dirt League, and I can't wait to see what kind of happens over there. I also gotta thank the league admins for putting on this week. I know that we got a little bit of a lower car count tonight, but I mean, sometimes that happens, and I also gotta thank you for broadcasting these races.
All right, man. Good luck next week at Talladega. Hopefully, you have good racing. You don't lose the championship.
Thank you.
All right, now we're going to go ahead and talk with second place finisher, Devin. Dude, what a race you had for yourself as well. I mean, you were really aggressive the whole time, and you were a great driver to watch there. Came home second tonight, though. Is this the finish you were expecting? Hmm. Maybe something on your end there, Devin. All right, hold on, guys. We're going to try to figure this out quick. We'll be right back. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna do this through text. Devin said, "Man, that sucks. Just wanted to say overall you hate being second, but congrats to the 38 for being the faster guy at the end. Good, clean racing." And I'll send him a message here quick. Oh, and he moved himself. Okay, well, I mean, guess that's all you get. But I mean, Wes Hogue, man, talk of the town here tonight. What a dominating race, an amazing race from you. Congratulations on the win once again. I mean, it couldn't have gone any better way, could it?
Man, it was. This is one of my favorite tracks. When I saw that Darlington got scrapped for Michigan, of course, I was looking forward to it. With this being one of my favorite tracks, and just from the get go, we had a fast piece. The Rowdies Dipping Chevrolet Camaro Z01 was hooked up, and for a while there, with the low car counts, you can take a little bit of a chance. You can play around a little bit, but once you get up front, you try to set a pace, and that's what I was able to do. Just get up there, set my pace on that high line, and race to the first pit stop.
Well, you did a great job. You led 53, yeah, 53 of the 75 completed laps. Do you think you could have made a slight mistake somewhere along the line, maybe on those green flag pit stops that maybe could have hindered your run here tonight?
No, I mean we raced pretty much mistake free tonight. That's what it took. Even with the low car count, still some fast guys out there. Ryan's fast, Taylor's fast, Devin's fast. There's a good crew here. One thing I learned about Michigan is you can go full throttle, but that doesn't mean you should go full throttle. It's all about watching your tires and really taking care of your piece and staying out of that wall. It's really easy to catch it off of turn two, and watch quite a few guys do it. But I'll tell you what, the biggest difference was maintaining my tires. And when I pitted, my teammate told me, he saw me come out of pit road. I went in a few laps later than everybody else. He's like, "Man, you're screwed." But I know what it takes to get this done at Michigan, and having those fresh tires help. But I also found a little something that helped me out as well, and I think that's what helped me really get out to the lead.
Well, like you said, I too thought you were screwed there. What did you do that you were able to catch back up so quickly and not burn up those tires?
Again, I think pitting a few laps later helped, but it's just a knack, something that I found here at Michigan without saying too much. Um, it's just something that I found that is a niche for me here at Michigan on being able to save tires and be able to run. As you saw that first pace there, everybody was on the outside, and I found something to help me run lower than the outside. And you would see me at the beginning of that second run start venturing to the bottom, and doing that, I found something. And it worked out. And I noticed I was picking up tenths each lap and passed two at once, got around Taylor, and set sail.
Well, obviously it worked. I think four other drivers pitted on the same lap you did, and yet they were still seconds behind you. So, I mean, I really do applaud you for your strategy. Are there any shout-outs or things you'd like to give out for the performance of that number 38 Chevrolet here tonight?
Yeah, absolutely, man. First of all, I want to thank Noah and Chase for giving us a place to run, as well as yourself, Sean, for giving us a place to have broadcasted. Thank you so much. Rowdy's Dipping Services on this car, as well as the detail shop. I want to thank my teammate as well. We worked together a lot throughout the season. Not as much this race, but we've been there for each other, as well as everybody part of Liberty Racing League that pitches in as well, on a league that I run. A couple guys stop in once in a while over here to try to bring the car counts up, and it feels good to win. It feels good to win in dominant fashion, but most of all, it feels good to be able to find progression on this sim, and I feel like I found something that will help me out down the road at this track.
All right, well, Wes, thank you for running with us tonight. Once again, congratulations on that dominating run here tonight in Michigan. Good luck next week at Talladega, and hopefully you can get another one there.
Thank you, Sean. Keep up the good work.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna give everyone the night-night. I guess you could say it's time for bed. It's time to sign off here on the Virtual Racing Network. Hope you all had a great time here tonight watching the Thunder Cup Series. And we'll see you guys same time next week. Different track, not the same track, 'cause that'd be weird. But we're gonna be going to Talladega next week for the second to last race before the championship finale at Homestead Miami Speedway. Hope to see you guys there, and I'll see you guys next